In this video, you will discover ways to save and how to successfully build an emergency fund. So let's begin. Let's discuss simple, practical, and effective strategies to help you start saving and achieve your financial goals. First off, let's uncover the concept of pay yourself first. This is a time-tested method that involves setting aside a portion of your income for savings before spending on anything else. It's all about prioritizing your future over immediate gratification. Whether it's 10%, 15%, or more, the key is consistency. Over time, you'll be surprised at how much you've accumulated. Next, let's talk about budgeting. Again, as you learned in previous videos, it might sound tedious, but having a clear budget is like having a roadmap to your financial goals. It helps you track your income and expenses, identify areas where you can cut back, and put funds toward your savings. Now, on to another method, the envelope system. This method requires you to place your cash into different envelopes for various expenses like groceries, rent, entertainment, etc. You can do this in a physical envelope through a spreadsheet or online account. The trick is that once an envelope or account is empty, you cannot spend on that category until your next pay cycle. When you use this method, you become more disciplined and it helps curb impulse spending. Another effective strategy is using automatic savings. Many banks offer options to automatically transfer a specified amount from your checking account to your savings account every month. This way, you don't have to remember to save. It's done for you. Now let's shift gears and discuss ways to reduce expenses. First, consider cutting back on non-essential items. For instance, if you're spending a fortune on takeout, why not try cooking at home? Not only is it cheaper, but it's also healthier. Secondly, consider negotiating your bills. Many credit companies are willing to offer discounts or better rates to retain customers. It might take a bit of time and effort, but the potential savings are worth it. Lastly, think about selling items you no longer use. Not only will this declutter your space, but it's also a great way to boost your savings. Now, what about building an emergency fund? This is a stash of money set aside to cover unexpected expenses. Your emergency fund should be able to cover 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. This fund should be separate from your personal savings. Start small and continue to contribute until you reach your goal. Remember, having an emergency fund is not about being pessimistic. It's about being prepared. So, to recap, pay yourself first, establish a budget, try the envelope system, use automatic savings, cut back on non-essentials, negotiate your bills, sell unused items, and start building an emergency fund. With these strategies, you're well on your way to financial security and peace of mind. Remember, the journey to financial independence is a marathon, not a sprint. It may take time, but with patience, discipline, and the right strategies, you'll get there. So start today and watch your savings grow. After all, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now.